they advocate for illegality. They say even if a police officer, as Section 41 of the Immigration Act is saying that a police officer should stop and inquire the nationality of any person, but they are challenging the constitutionality of that section. We're starting to suspect, because we are picking some elements of terrorism in their approach. Because if you look at how they even challenging some constitutionality of some sections of the Constitution, especially the Immigration Act, now we have a problem, because when we say we start to suspect them that these people are funded by terrorist group, whether you're Al-Shabaab, ISIS, Boko Haram, they must disclose who is funding them so that we know what is their agenda. Because that's the suspicion we hold as Operation Dudula. Because of the approach they do, they want to turn South Africa into a banana republic. When you are not watching, when you are not looking, the country will be turned into a banana republic by their approach. May they please disclose, because there are many of them starting to take Operation Dudula and march to court, and even challenging and taking the ministers to court. In their approach now, you see that they are working very hard, and the energy they are showing to make sure that South Africa is ungovernable. This is a type of element that we see in some terrorist activities. That's why we say, may they disclose the documents that show who is funding these people, to an extent that they pay and they employ such expensive lawyers to take these matters to court. That is our problem, and we are pleading with them to please make sure that we must know who is funding them. Can we see the faces of the people who are funding them? That's a big problem, because you can't advocate for such illegality in a country and then we don't know who is funding you. Which agenda are you pushing? We must know who is funding them, then we start to understand what is their agenda. That's a main problem now. We suspect, because of the manner they conduct themselves and the manner in which they advocate for illegalities, such elements used to appear when there are activities by terrorist group. They want a country to be ungovernable, to turn to a banana republic, so that they continue with their activities in that country. So we hold that suspicion, and we will let go of that suspicion the day they disclose who is funding them.